Welcome everyone, I'm Rosa and this is Purplelunarose Tarot. As a tarot reader, I often hear that you guys sometimes have a hard time reading tarot for yourself. Today I'm going to show you how to read tarot for yourself in 5 easy steps. You will need a pen, paper, and I recommend using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. They do have beginner decks that do have the meanings of the cards right on the card, so find the ones that you feel most comfortable using. Alright guys, let's jump right in with step number 1. So step number 1 is cleanse your space and energy and mind. Some items that I use for cleansing are sage, Palo Santo, crystals, and incense. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly. This is actually a little bowl that my oldest son made me when he was in elementary school, guys. I've had it for a super long time. His initials are on the bottom. There used to be a date down there, but you can't see it anymore. So this is my sage. I do like to use white sage. And what I do is I'm just going to light the tip of it. And I just get it so that the tip of it is burning. The smoke is coming out. I love the sage smell. I especially like the white sage. You can find them where they have like the rose petals and stuff inside. Also, it makes it very fragrant. And then what you want to do is you're just going to cleanse your space. You're going to let the smoke go wherever it is that you're wanting your space to be cleansed. Some people do use it on themselves. Some people do also go around their cards. I will talk a little bit more about that in a minute. And then when I go to put it out, some people call it smudging. I mean, it's called so many different things, guys, but really you're going to do what's more comfortable for you. So after I've let it go out, and again, some people let it just burn out naturally just because they enjoy the smell. I do that sometimes also. I do feel like the sage is more for like cleansing my energy, and the Palo Santo is more for purification. Alright, so then for the Palo Santo, same thing. You're just going to light the tip of it. You're going to start to see the smoke coming out. And with the Palo Santo stick, you can definitely smell the oils. And I feel like that's what's giving me like the purification vibe, like the cleansing. It's very holy feeling. Again, you're just going to move it around in the area that you're wanting to purify, you're wanting to cleanse. I love to leave the Palo Santo stick out because I do enjoy the smell. But again, you can just put it out. You can buy your own little bowl to put it in, or like I use mine that my son made, so doesn't matter. Alright. I also, of course, have the crystals everywhere on my table. And I do want to say that all the different crystals do different things. There are different types of crystals. I feel like we can have a whole video on crystals alone. I definitely like the clear quartz, as you can tell. The rose quartz is one of my favorites also. And then, of course, the amethyst because of the purple. So, crystals. Again, you can go into a whole show with the crystals. I do recommend doing a little research to see what all those meanings are and which crystals would be more useful for you. Now, how to cleanse my mind. I actually use this white candle that you see here. And what I do is, I'm not going to light it because I try to preserve them as much as possible. But what I do is, I light this white candle and I meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm allowing all the thoughts to stop. And I try to find my empty room inside my mind. I like to work with the flame. It definitely helps me clear my thoughts. I will work with the energy. So I know some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Some of you probably don't. But definitely try working with the flame. And actually using your own energy to move the flame. I feel like you'll find that very interesting. But that's what I like to do to cleanse my mind. I do also light a candle. You guys normally don't see it. I light a little tea candle. I like to use the white ones. It doesn't matter, guys. Whatever candle color you want to use. I know, like, for different rituals, people use different colors. But it's really about your intention and what you're believing, what you're wanting to do. So you want to keep that in mind. But, guys, this is how I light up my rose. So, in case you were wondering... That's how I do that. So I can see the candle. I know you guys can't, but I just wanted to show you that. I do also have the incense. I got the incense fountain for Christmas, so I do like to use that and watch it. That definitely helps meditate and calm the mind also. Alright guys, let's jump to step 2, preparing your cards. So I use both tarot and oracle. I did say that I recommend that you use the basic Rider-Waite. And the reason I say that is because on the basic Rider-Waite, all the cards, no matter what tarot deck you decide to buy, in the end, they're all going to be very, very similar, and they all are based back on the Rider-Waite set. So I definitely recommend using that. Once you've learned the meaning to these 78 cards, it definitely helps you be able to start expanding into different tarot decks. Now, guys, the original tarot deck that I started reading tarot with was based on the Rider-Waite and did have the meaning for each card on the bottom. Some people say look at the card. Some people say find your own intuition. I'm going to say that it's easier to learn the meanings of the cards first if you're learning how to read tarot from the very beginning, and then start expanding by using your intuition. So I would say pick the ones that you feel the most drawn to. Now, as I was saying earlier, some people do like to sage their cards before they use them. And when you're doing that, you really just want to allow the smoke to go around the cards. Again, I do that sometimes. I don't do it every single time. And it's really going to be your preference in how you feel. What I do every time is I pick them up and shuffle them. So every time I shuffle them, I'm cleansing my cards, preparing them with my energy for the next reading. I do look at them and make sure they're all upright. I don't read reversals. Everyone's going to have their own preference. I don't feel like I need the reversal. Because I read the energy of the card, I can pretty much tell whether it's upright or reversed. So before you get ready to pull your cards, you want to pull out the ones that you want to use. So I'm going to pull out this basic Rider-Waite. And then I'm going to grab the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm going to use those to clarify. Step 3. You're going to prepare your mind. Ask yourself, what do you need to know? Are you looking for guidance in a certain area? Do you have a decision to make? Has something been weighing on your mind? Think about what question you want to ask Spirit and grab a pen and paper. Alright guys, we're moving right along. Step 4, you're going to create a spread, or you can use one that's already made. I actually, when I create mine, I actually write them out and draw a little picture. Don't look at my scribble, but I draw out the cards. I put what the meaning of each card is going to be. So for example, I picked a regular, just easy past, present, future 3 card spread. You can use one like that, past, present, future, already made. We use it all the time. Or you can make your own. If you guys watch my Twin Flame Energy updates, I did create that spread on my own. So that would be a perfect example of how you ask specific questions to get specific answers. So what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle our cards. And then we're going to place them in those positions that I drew out on my notebook. So we're looking for past, present, and future. So in the past, we have Page of Wands. In the present, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And in the future, we have the Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Alright guys, so here's the best part. Here's step number 5. Here's how you're going to read your tarot cards for yourself. My tip that I'm going to give you is to read for yourself like you would your very best friend. For example, whether you're using tarot or an oracle, be honest about the thoughts that come to your mind when you see the cards. Definitely learn the definition so you understand the meaning. Look them up if you need to. I'm not saying don't use your intuition, because you're going to use your intuition, but you're going to use your intuition a lot more once you already have a basic understanding of the card. So let's start out. If I was reading to myself, the Page of Wands in my past, very much about my spiritual awakening. In the past, recent past, I did experience my spiritual awakening and have started my spiritual journey. In the present, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, being dedicated, being focused. I definitely feel like I'm dedicated and focused on my purpose. The Eight of Pentacles also says you're almost there because the goal is 10 Pentacles. He's actually starting to line them up and he can actually see where it's headed. Next is the Page of Pentacles. This is going to be my future energy. So this tells me I'm fixing to start something new. All right, guys. So once you understand the basic meanings, and that is going to be the basic meaning for those cards, and you want to clarify, you want to get a little bit more information, what you do is you use a different deck to clarify. And I've pulled out the Light Seers Tarot. So let's see, what is the Page of Wands about? Look at that, the Magician. I'm very much becoming connected to spirit, to the universe, very much learning how to manifest. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Definitely joining a tribe, joining a team. If you're new to my tribe, welcome. Page of Pentacles, look at that, the Three of Cups. So whatever I'm fixing to start, whatever journey I'm going on is going to have something to do with my soul tribe. All right, guys, it's that easy. So definitely recommend starting with Rider-Waite. Definitely recommend learning the basic meanings to each card first. If you're going to use oracle cards, they do come with this handy booklet each time that will give you the definition of each card. Definitely recommend reading your booklets when you get new cards. All right, guys, that's it. That's the 5 easy steps to read tarot for yourself. I hope this video was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all those very good things. Let me know in the comments if any of these suggestions were helpful or if you're going to try any of them. Again, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I'm sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.